In this lab, we will determine the physical and chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes and ketones are organic compounds that contain the carbonyl functional group. In an aldehyde, there is a hydrogen atom attached to the carbon, and the aldehyde functionality occurs at the end of the carbon chain. For a ketone, the carbonyl group is located between the two carbon atoms within the chain. The R group can be alkyl or an aryl group. Many aldehydes and ketones have sharp odors. You may have noticed the odor of formalin, which is a solution of formaldehyde in the biology lab. Formalin is also used to store biopsy samples in hospitals. You may notice the odor of acetone in fingernail polish. Benzaldehyde, the simplest aromatic aldehyde, has an odor of almonds. For checking the odor, we have butanol, which has a pungent smell. Benzaldehyde has almond smell. Benzophenone, sweet smell naturally occurring in grapes and other fruits. And 4-hydroxy-3-methoxybenzaldehyde is vanillin that is present in vanilla. Cinnamaldehyde is responsible for the odor of cinnamon. And 2-butanone has a mint-like or acetone-like odor. Check the solubility. We have butanol, benzaldehyde, 2-butanone, cyclohexanone, and 3 unknown solutions. Place 5 drops of aldehydes and ketones and the unknown solutions in the separated test tube and add 1 ml of deionized water to check the solubility. Mix gently by tapping on the test tube. Butanol is soluble. Benzaldehyde is not soluble in water. 2-butanone is slightly soluble and cyclohexanone is not soluble in water. Unknown A is soluble in water. Unknown B is not soluble in water. And unknown C is slightly soluble in water. Methyl ketones are identified using iodoform test. Ketones containing a methyl group attached to the carbonyl group reacts with iodine in presence of a base. Since the reaction takes place in a basic solution, it produces a sodium salt of carboxylic acid and the yellow colored iodoform. After checking the solubility, we use the same solution to do the iodoform test. For that, add 10 drops of 10% sodium hydroxide to each test tube. Mix the solutions by tapping the sides of the test tube and warm the test tubes in a water bath to 60 degrees Celsius. Next, add 20 drops of iodine reagent and look for the formation of yellow precipitate. Only 2-butanone added test tube, you can see the yellow precipitate. None of the unknown solutions are positive for methyl ketones. Tollens reagent oxidizes an aldehyde into the corresponding carboxylic acid. The reaction is accompanied by the reduction of silver ions in Tollens reagent into metallic silver, forms a mirror on the test tube. Ketones are not reduced with the Tollens reagent. The formation of silver mirror on the sides of the test tube confirms the presence of aldehyde. Aldehydes are oxidized to carboxylic acid in the presence of chromic acid. Ketones are not oxidized, but cyclohexanone can undergo rearrangement and can give positive result in the presence of strong oxidizing agent like chromic acid. A positive test results in the formation of a blue-green solution from the brown-red color of chromic acid. Use the same set of solutions for chromic acid test. Place 5 drops of each substance into separate labeled test tubes. Add 1 ml of acetone as a solvent. Next, add 4 drops of chromic acid reagent. Mix well and note down the color change. The color changes from yellowish orange to green, indicate the presence of aldehydes. The color change is more visible after 5 minutes. The color changes to blue or green if the substance undergoes oxidation. The test tube in which 2-butanone is added, the color remains yellow. This confirms there has been no oxidation. The test tube in which the unknown solutions are taken, the color has changed, confirming that oxidation has taken place. Use the test results to identify the unknown solutions as one of the 4 compounds in this experiment.